Happy Waitrose Day, everybody! Or K-Wave Day, as I like to say. I'm a poet like, I almost said Robin Williams. So, we haven't made videos in a while, and I thought I would take the initiative since I'm sitting here not doing my English homework and waiting to watch Little Miss Sunshine. And I've really got nothing to do. My art project's at school, so that's, not an option. I could make an oil painting, but really, I don't want to. The Sound of Music sing-along is tonight. Carrie and I are going, and I am psyched. Sorry. I'm hungry. It's my lunch. Pretzels. I can't. Nope. See? Right there. And this cool, it's a bowl, but it's a plate, and I love it. My mom bought them from Target. And they're fantastic. So that's that. And I got my mug full of something. Wild cherry Dr. Pepper or something. It's weird. It's gross. You can see how it stains inside the mug. But oh well. So the first thing I thought I'd talk about was there are only 31 days until Harry Potter comes out. And I may just, I don't know, I may just pass out. I'm so excited. I mean, I really cannot wait. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. Okay. And I was listening to MuggleCast the other day, and they were talking about the promotional posters, and they said that the one for the 7 Harrys is really terrible, so I kind of want to see it. But the one host, Andrew, suspected that it was leaked a little too early online. Because, people are jerks, and they will just take stuff and put it online, but that's what the internet is for anyways, I suppose. Exposing information. Anyways, I am super psyched. I can't wait. Words cannot describe how excited I am. Speaking of movies and the internet, I saw The Social Network the other day, and it was much better than I anticipated. The guy who was the co-star in the movie, his name is in real life, he played this guy named Eduardo in the movie, but his real name's Andrew Garfield, and I was convinced he was from Europe, and so I was going around telling people that. I'm like, Andrew Garfield's British, and then I looked online, and I don't know why I thought he was British. I burped, I'm sorry, excuse me. But I was almost positive that he was British. And then I found out that he was from, Oakland, California. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But, regardless, he is a fine-looking young man. And if nothing else, you should see the movie just to check him out on the big screen. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Initially, I thought it was going to be stupid because I thought it was too current. And I was reading an interview, and Mark Zuckerberg said that he wished that somebody would have waited until he was dead to make the movie. But I actually kind of liked how current it was. My cat just knocked over a pot. I thought it was good, and I liked that it was happening now. I thought it was, I don't know why I was more interested in that, I don't know, while watching the movie, because I don't know, I can't explain. But it was a good movie. It was good. Interesting, well written, very funny. They had a line about the Karate Kid, and I was the only person in the theater who started applauding when that happened, because they wanted, these 2 guys wanted to sue Mark Zuckerberg, well, these 3 guys wanted to sue Mark Zuckerberg, and then one of them said, well, 2 of them did, out of the 3, and one said that they didn't want them to look like guys in skeleton costumes chasing the Karate Kid around a gym, and so I started applauding. I stuck my hands up as high as I could go, and I was just, only there was more applause, but I mean, I think you get the idea. I started clapping and cheering. I was probably a little too excited about it, but I looked at my friend and I said, Jackie, who wrote this? Because whoever it is, I would like to find and marry. Because I don't know anybody else who makes Karate Kid references except myself. And probably Amy Sherman Palladino. So that's it about films, anyhow. The kitten has been mischievous lately. Yet again, she decided to jump around in my oil paints. And she had blue paws the other day. And I don't know, my life's just like the Aristocats. Hopefully she doesn't get kidnapped from me and I have my butler and I have to go looking for her and end up incredibly depressed, wandering around my large mansion with the man who does my taxes or writes my will or whatever. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time. My fingernails are naked for the first time in months. And I'm going to paint them later, but for the time being, they have been, I went through school all day without painting fingernails. It was so weird. So I guess to wrap up, because I don't have much to talk about, I mean, oh, I don't know if I said this already, but it was Tristan's last day on Gilmore Girls yesterday. And I gotta say, it's a little bittersweet because Chad Michael Murray was really good looking. I liked him on the show, but since it's kind of a trade-off, you know, you have one bad boy for another bad boy, I'd much rather have Jess than have him. So Milo wins in the duel between himself and CMM. It's like JTT, but he's not Jonathan Taylor Thomas. So what's that? The Bracebridge dinner's the episode's on tonight. And I am really excited. I love the Bracebridge dinner. And the Bjork snowman, snowwoman, and the sleigh rides, it's a hoot. Although, you know, okay, I'm going to talk about this for a second. Here, wait. Here's the kitty. Ugh, cat butt. There she is. Look at how she's grown. She doesn't want to be held right now. She's very focused on the light reflecting on the ceiling. She's been doing this thing lately with, like, my sister teased her with her iPod, like, reflecting light onto the walls, and she, like, she moved it around so that the cat could, like, chase it, and now every time she sees light anywhere, like, just strips of light on the wall, she jumps after it. She jumps pretty high. So, I don't know. It's weird. She's a rambunctious kitty. Maybe maybe I can register to play in the NBA. Register her. I didn't say that very clearly. I sounded just like one big word. Anyways, I was gonna say, why don't Luke and Lorelai get together earlier? I mean, I don't know, because they're both such. Well, Luke is definitely much hotter when he's younger than when he's older. But I think when he gets older, he looks more like Nicolas Cage, and that's why I'm not as attracted to him. But when he's young, he looks like Nicolas Cage too. But when he's younger, I think he looks much better. And Lorelai is prettier when she's younger too. So I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe it was because of Rory living in the town at the same time, and they had to wait till she was going to college. Whatever. I don't know. But it was dumb. They should have gotten together sooner. They would have been an adorable couple for life. And then when they break up, it just... That's all I have to say about that. Christopher's butt. I guess to wrap up then, this 9-minute video, I'll show you some of my pottery from my ceramics class. So this bad boy was a slab pot, and it looks much better on the screen than it does in person. The inside, bleh, I did a terrible job glazing it, because I had to dip it in Val's Clear, but I was told I couldn't dip it because it would mess up the Val's Clear, even though everybody else in my class has been dipping their colored pieces into the Val's Clear, but whatever. So I had to paint the Val's Clear on, and it it was a hot mess. And then the inside, I didn't do very well. So, whatever. This next one was also a slab pop. It's aquatically themed. This is my least favorite side because I used a lava glaze and I did not know that would be the result. I thought it would come out red and it came out. We did a critique and this was the piece I picked for my class to critique. And so this girl said that it was a crab while it was being boiled. I was appalled. I like the submarine. Everybody told me I should have painted it yellow, but I wanted to be original. Just because I like the Beatles. I mean, it's not my favorite Beatles album anyways, either. This is my favorite side. I love the turtle. My face is really weird there. But the octopus is cute too. And then the inside came out, well, you can't really see because of the glares and everything. And because of the shadows. But there you go. So this is, it was also a slab pot. And I could have constructed it better. It was a poor construction job. But whatever. This bad boy is a coil pot. It's triangular. Big surprise. I asked her, I said, can I make my coil pot triangular? And she said, if you can figure out a way, then go ahead. So, I did. Against all odds, I coiled triangularly. I like the way this one looks. I mean, the opening's kind of small. I expected it to be a bit bigger. But, oh well. And last but not least, it's my pinch pot. And the bottom, we use wax on the bottom so that the glaze doesn't like drip onto the base of the kiln or whatever, so it doesn't get all up in the kiln's business. And so I waxed a little too high up, and so the bottom looks funky, but the inside looks really cool. I like, especially, she told us not to make ashtrays, but I think this kind of looks like an ashtray, and it makes me feel really sad because I didn't want it to look like an ashtray. But it looks like a communal ashtray, like, everybody put your cigs in, So, I don't know. But I like the way the glaze came out. And then on the side, boop. So that's that. I'm almost done with the 4th Harry Potter book, because I'm rereading the series to prepare myself. So then in 31 days, I will be able to critique it fully, and I can't wait. I'm really excited. So that's that. Hope all's well. I almost told the story about the albino squirrel today, Melissa, but I didn't get the chance. So I suppose I need to speak up more. John Gabe and I are becoming best friends. Although yesterday I think I said some things that might have aggravated him. I know they were stupid. I could tell that when I was saying them they sounded dumb, but I don't know. Well, see you guys probably. I don't know what. Around. I don't know if you probably have Thanksgiving break, obviously, but I'll probably see you guys around Christmas sometime. Hocus Pocus is on tomorrow. Be sure to watch! With the lovely Jason Marsden doing the voice of the black cat and the little boy. Alright. See ya!